Week 1 of the NFL is complete, and it's everything you love. Rookies being left wide open for the game-winning touchdown. Some lies, more lies. Of course, the Cowboys' endless cycle, and tons of bad quarterback play. So much happened in Week 1. Let's get into it. Starting out on Sunday at 1 o'clock, the number 1 overall draft pick took the field. Some say he's the best QB prospect who has ever lived. Some call him the second coming of Christ. Others call him gay. I say let the man be because it looks like he's going to be giving my Lions 2 free wins, baby. In all seriousness, Caleb Williams' first performance was garbage. I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. That's not some superb analysis. If the Bears want to go to the playoffs, he's going to have to pick it up. We'll see what he does. Again, it was his first NFL game. We'll give him a pass. But the Titans do not get a pass. How are we blowing a 17-point lead to a man who didn't throw for over 100 yards? Caleb Williams had under 100 yards. He didn't lead the offense to a touchdown all game. The Bears defense and special teams scored a touchdown, but the offense didn't.
It's almost as if, if we just punted it on 1st and 10 every time, we might have won the game. The way that we gave it away. So
that's just sad. That's just sad. Saying that's sad and blowing a 17-point lead is sad. I will give it to the Bears defense, though. They're crazy. Let's look at when the NFL season actually kicked off last Thursday night. Chiefs, Ravens, AFC Championship rematch. There's a new speed demon. Why did the Bills let Patrick Mahomes get his new favorite weapon? And of course, Rashee Rice was still allowed to play and went for 100 yards. So the Chiefs still win this game if he's suspended like he should be. Did they let him drive home from the stadium after the game? You can't bet on a college football game from your team hotel, but you can have a felony hit and run. Long story short, the Ravens are down 7 and Lamar somehow gets them within the 10 with just seconds on the clock. Tell me you guys also thought when Lamar threw that there was zero chance anyone was coming down with it. On the second to last play of the game, Lamar misses wide open Zay Flowers in the end zone. People were arguing it's Zay Flowers' fault. He should have slowed down and gone into the space. It's Lamar's fault. He just missed Zay Flowers. I think it's just sad. To me, it just further proves that the Ravens and Lamar are just not clutch in the big moments, and that's why I picked the Chiefs, because I was like, there's just no way. Last play of the game, seconds on the clock, Lamar takes a snap in the shotgun, turns around, does a full 360, resurveys the field, and finds likely in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Mark Andrews, you're dead to me. And the Ravens go for 2 and beat the Chiefs by 1. Luckily, we were blessed to have Sam Darnold versus Daniel Jones week 1. And based on other tragedies, Bryce Young, it looks like us NFL fans aren't going to have to set a 9:30 a.m. alarm for this Germany game. Also, can I be the first to say I thought these jerseys were really ugly? Didn't like them. And now for what you've all been waiting for, Daniel Jones now has more pick sixes, touchdowns for the other team than thrown touchdowns in the last 2 years. He literally is pick 6.
I need $1 million. I need $1 million. I need $1 million, Daniel. I need $1 million, Danny. I need $1 million.
Honestly, I have nothing to say about the Saints-Carolina game. This just speaks for Bryce Young himself. For the Eagles and Packers in Brazil, we all know the field was horrendous. CJ Gardner got dusted. I'm sorry, but I'm praying on his downfall now. He was terrible for the Lions, and all he does is trash talk, and he doesn't live up to it. For some reason, this game took forever, but I kind of like that because it was the only game on. And it was a good one. Jaden Reed had himself a night. Statistically, he's the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. And let me just say, it doesn't matter, but I said he'd be good when he came to the NFL. Watched him at MSU. He was a dog. You know, you're not really supposed to say that. It doesn't really matter, but I called it. I just want some credit, all right? Why can't I just have some credit for that? Before the Miami game, a Fortnite streamer was arrested trying to break into the Dolphins facility. A few hours later, the same man scored a touchdown in Miami's come-from-behind win. Trevor Lawrence did make some great throws in this game, like this one to Brian Thomas Jr., and the Jags were honestly dominating this game until they went full stupid. ETN fumbles at the 1. I live for goal line fumbles. CeeDee Lamb's last year is my favorite. And this video is just the funniest thing from the weekend.
Score right here. Score right here.
The way he just puts his phone down in shame. And then to start the fourth quarter, the Jags tried to go for it deep in their own territory on 4th and 1. Doesn't work out at all. They turn the ball over to the Dolphins. They're only up by 3 at this spot. The Jags are just chokers, throwing away their playoff spot last year, and now this game was bad. Moving to one of the 4 o'clock slated games, this is live footage of Deshaun Watson, who also got arrested Sunday morning before he played in the NFL. And you can tell he's loved there. Look at his teammate accepting his help when Deshaun picks him up off the ground. Don't let the final score of this game fool you, though. The Browns still have one of the best defenses in the NFL. It's hard when you have 0 rest, you're on the field the whole game, and the Cowboys had 14 possessions. They held them to 4 field goals after they scored 2 touchdowns. They did pretty well. And, I mean, these field goals were long. They have the best kicker in the NFL right now. Moving to one of the best games of the week, Colts and Texans. Look at this bomb by Anthony Richardson. Let me tell you, this is one of the best rivalries right now in the NFL. Last year, it was phenomenal. This year, again, it's phenomenal. Anthony Richardson is not scared to throw it deep. CJ Stroud isn't scared to throw it deep. These are super exciting and good teams. I think they both should make the playoffs. And A.D. Mitchell could have had a phenomenal rookie debut. But Anthony Richardson could just not find him whatsoever. No matter how wide open he was just wasn't happening. And for the Steelers and Falcons, Kirk Cousins is not looking too good off his Achilles. And the Steelers defense is picking right up where it left off. TJ Watt is single-handedly winning games. And Justin Fields made sure not to change Steelers football whatsoever as he took over QB and led them to 0 touchdowns and won with 6 field goals. A pretty big fight broke out during the Chargers-Raiders game, which sprung up a ton of other fights throughout the stadium during and after the game. Bo Nix definitely looked like a rookie in his first game as the Broncos took on the Seahawks, and just look at where they're having him throw the ball. Nothing downfield whatsoever. I know he's a rookie, but a lot of these offensive coordinators and play callers are not having their quarterbacks throw downfield whatsoever. And the best part about this game, besides Kenneth Walker absolutely destroying the Broncos defense, was Geno Smith and the Seahawks offense taking 2 safeties. That was the second one, and the first one came from an offensive holding call in the end zone. Joe Burrow and the Bengals lost to the Patriots. Burrow and the Bengals haven't looked good in a while. He was outplayed by Jacoby Brissett, but definitely this muff punt did not help him. And another goal line fumble, just inches away. And for Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Arizona Cardinals, people were defending the Cardinals, saying that he wasn't open in the first half, okay, but not getting him in the game plan whatsoever, not even with short passes. And then he was wide open with the potential to take the lead, and Kyler Murray just didn't see him. Insane. Like, why are we taking this guy 4th overall if we're not going to use him? Like, use him week 1. Isn't he supposed to be ready for the NFL? Then on Sunday Night Football, Matthew Stafford revived Cooper Kupp. Get well soon, Nakua. And after dying on the field pretty much, Jameson Williams took over the game and is breaking out this season. Again, I told you he's going to be good. This is just a start. And then the Lions just ran the ball down the Rams' throat to win in overtime.
Yeah, it's going to be coming back again, the jerk off chance, the booing when you come out. Are you over that? I mean, is this just another place to play now? It's not unique.
Just look at Caleb Williams here. Find that 1st-round draft pick roam on this beautiful throw.